Hi, today we're looking to generate PDFs on automation from a simple Notion form. As you can see, this is a form 1099 NEC opened up over here. And once the user fills in all the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in the database. I have already added two entries in this particular database out of the form, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files completely on automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me process PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database is where all the information is available, and a Google document is where I'll be using the template to convert to PDFs out of it. You can create any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you're looking to generate on everyday basis using this automation tool. Click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see how the automation will work out. So as you can see, I have already logged in, and the moment you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to connect your database. After that, you need to add a document for the corresponding database. And finally, we need to map every property of the database one by one onto the document to create the PDF. So click on add Notion database and you should be able to add the database right now. Meanwhile, copy the entire database title which you have on your Notion workspace. So I've already copied the title, and you should be able to click on select pages and put the database title inside the search pages field over here. If you do that, the form will populate over here, select the particular form, and now it is already added up. So whenever you're adding a database, always enter the database title inside the search pages and then add it. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from the list over here, because if you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Alongside that, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say form 1099 NEC is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you also need to add database A and database B over here so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly on the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible in the PDF file generated. Having considered all of that, let's click on allow access, and now we should get access to the database which we have already added up over here. Okay. So let's wait for a few seconds as it is going to give access to the database, and then we can see the remaining steps on how to automate the entire solution. So you should be able to see the database coming up in the drop down over here. If it is not visible, you can try reloading the database once or twice. It should definitely be visible. So as you can see, currently my form is not visible. Let me reload it once or twice. So sometimes it takes a while to load the database. Please have patience and try reloading the database once or twice if it is not visible, and it should definitely appear. Now if I click on this and scroll down, I can see all the properties of the database visible over here. Now let me add a document. If you already have an existing document available, go with the existing document option and select the document from your drive, whatever is available. I don't have any document available for this, so I'm going to quickly create a demo document. If I go with the demo document, it instantly creates me a new document with all the placeholders automatically created inside the document. So you can see every placeholder of the database already added inside double curly brackets. We have federal withhold amount, we have respondent, state ID, state inclusive, state tax. So all the fields that you already see in the database are already put inside double curly brackets over here. So when the PDF will be created, all these fields inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database as they are mapped, and it will be generated and converted as PDFs. Okay. So federal withhold will be replaced with the federal withhold value. Similarly, state INC will be replaced with the state INC value, and so on. If you want to add any property inside the file, so let's say I want to add federal withhold amount, I can click on copy. It will copy that entire property. I can go to the any spot in the document wherever I want to put it, and I can simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard. It should automatically paste the property onto the document. So you can go ahead and copy paste any property that you want to use inside the document and create a live mapping as per your choice. So my mapping is already done. Next is I want to define the PDF file name. So I want to choose a specific column like the received by field, which I want to use as the PDF file naming convention. So I will select received by in this field and then click on download PDF. As I do that, it will start generating the PDF and store it right inside the database for us. Make sure you have set the records as ready to generate whichever you want to convert as PDF, and it should automatically convert the records and save it in the database under the PDF file column. It also stores the database in the downloads folder, so you can find the files on the downloads folder as well as inside the database. Now let me click open and see one of the files which it has created, and you can see all the placeholders have automatically been converted into the database values, and then it has been converted into PDFs. And let's open up the second record. We should be able to see the same pattern over there. and you can see all the placeholders automatically converted over here as well. So we just generated two PDF files out of the database and we created it completely on automation. If you want to automate this process forever, click on setup Notion automation, and now it will continue generating PDF directly from the database. So this means whenever a user will click on submit and a new response will appear inside the database, you simply need to mark the records as ready to generate and the PDF will automatically be created in the PDF file column. This makes the process really easy and convenient to use as all the automations happen directly inside the database. So whenever a user will click on submit and a new entry appears, simply mark it as ready to generate. It will automatically convert it into PDF file right inside the PDF file column. This process eliminates the need to use PDF output dashboard to set up everything from scratch and create the PDFs, as everything happens live inside the database for a use case. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you. If you have got any questions left for me, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries on the same. I'll be able to address the same as well. And you can also go to the bottom of the home page where you have the contact window available. You can send me a message through this contact window and I'll be able to guide you on the same as well. You can even book a free demo session where I'll explain you everything step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automation available. So that was it for the entire demonstration. I hope you start automating the